Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello guys, today we're gonna make a podcast video about our interview with tourists in Yogyakarta. And before that, we will introduce my group. My name is Yana Rifia and my partner name is
Muhammad Faruk Syarazunorain.
Okay guys, let's get straight to it.
First, we will tell you how we're looking for tourism in Yogyakarta. We looking tourism in Jogja. We go to Taman Sari and go Water Palace, where there was so many tourism for many other country like such as India, Chinese, Malaysian, and many other various country.
So we're looking for tourists in front before entering the Water Palace, and yep, we'll get the first tourist is me guys.
And where your tourist from?
She is from Poland in
Poland.
Europe. So there was something interesting when I asked where she was from. She said at the time she said her country, and at the same time she told she name. So her country and she name is at the same, and her name is almost same for me because I don't familiar about her country, even though I know her country, and her name is Paulina.
Paulina from Poland.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So her name is Paulina and he's from Poland.
Yes.
It's like such a same when you hear it. It make you feel when you mentioning about her name and her country, right?
Yes, that's right. So what about your tourist from?
Okay, my tourist from Singapore, and his name is Mr. Chuan. And first, when I met him, I think he's from China because his face like a Chinese people. That's make me like, oh, I meet a Chinese people tourist, but I'm wrong. I met him from Singapore.
Singapore. You know your name first? John. John. Yeah.
Yes. From Singapore. So what did you get from the result with interview Mr. Chuan?
Okay, Mr. Chuan come to Indonesia and he landed in Yogyakarta one day before the interview. And he came to Indonesia because he want to get a vacation or a holiday in there, and he want to Jogja for the first time.
First time.
Yeah, and he just go one spot for there. There was a Taman Sari Water Palace. And what about you?
If Miss Paulina, she was in Jogja, has been go to two places. First, we went to the Sultan Palace, and the second she the Water Palace. And she went to the Water Palace, and she said the almost in Jogja is Water Palace. And then I asked her about what do you her opinion of the people in Jogja, and she said people in Jogja is very kind and great people, and Miss Paulina go of coming to Jogja is traveling with her family and want to see Indonesia.
Oh, and I think they're very kind.
Okay.
And I think I've met a lot of great people here. So yeah, it's very nice.
Well, me, according to Mr. Chuan, he said people in Jogja is kindly and very helpful. And when he landed in Jogja, he made like music and plant in here very rare. And she told me about when I asked him what is his favorite food, and he said his favorite in Jogja is gudeg. And there was gudeg is a special dish from Yogyakarta.
Yes.
And when I asked him about what place most iconic in Singapore, and he said Marina Bay, where there was a great hotel in there. and I ask him about what is his favorite food in his country. He said chicken fried, chicken rice.
Chicken rice.
Yeah,
Very
chicken rice.
simple.
Yeah.
Chicken rice.
Favorite food. I just cook. Gudeg.
Oh, gudeg.
Yeah, I think.
So if Miss Paulina, she said in Jogja, she is not eating anything.
Oh.
Because she just arrived in Jogja 2 hours ago and immediately went on to trip to the Sultan Palace and the Water Palace, and I recommend her to try gado-gado and nasi goreng. What in English?
Nasi goreng is fried rice.
Yes, that's right.
I haven't eaten anything yet because we're here for 2 hours, but maybe you have something to recommend?
Gado-gado.
Gado-gado?
Yes.
Okay, we will try then.
Right. So and I asked to her what iconic place in Poland, and she according me what this old castle. Old castle is in Poland because old castle in Polish capital. And then I asked what most food in Poland, and she said pierogi. Pierogi in Jogja is like dim sum, but
like a dim sum.
yes, but pierogi in Poland is digoreng, but fried.
Deep fried.
Yes, deep
Yeah.
fried. So yes.
Castle, the old castle in the center of Warsaw, which is our capital. So I think that's the most iconic. Pierogi, pierogi, yes.
But
Okay, that's all from our podcast about interviewing result with tourism in Jogja. I hope you guys like our video and thank you.
and thank you.
Assalamualaikum
Warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes, please.